Okay guys, going over torquing the axle nuts, or replacing and torquing them on this 2008 C6. I've got the clunking grinding going on, and after watching a number of YouTube videos and chatting back and forth with some folks online, I am going to do total axle bolt replacement just as a good measure. They're pretty inexpensive. I'll put a link down below to these. These were Dorman. I think they'll be good. I think they were $23 for the set, which is probably getting pricier these days, but I'll put a link down below on Amazon of that. I also grabbed the red Loctite. I didn't get the 272. I got the 271. The other one was just stupid money, like 23 bucks or something, for the lowest I could find. This one was like 8 or 9 bucks for this little guy. I heard you could use blue too. You know, you don't want to get this thing stuck on there permanently. But hey, these tools are from AutoZone. They're loaners. They were 200 bucks out the door. Bring them back. I think you get 90 days or something ridiculous, and you get all your money back. It's kind of insane. I hate buying tools, you know, and using them once and letting them sit on the shelf for 8 years before you ever use them again. So I always forget that AutoZone has these loaners. They're literally less than like a mile from my house as the crow flies. It takes me about 3.5 minutes to get there. And so it keeps it simpler than buying all this junk yourself, and a lot less costly. So to get this thing off, I just use a plastic pry tool and it pops right out. And then you can see my rusty nut there. So I'm replacing these just because who knows if they're like loose and they're just kind of welded on with rust. And so even when I try to tighten them, they don't tighten. So I'm gonna just pull the wheel, and the reason I'm pulling the wheel is I want to be able to get in here easier and clean this up with like a wire brush on a drill, and copy what I think Toys for Life gentleman did. So I'll do a part 2 on this, but I got to jack this thing up. I don't have the best equipment anymore. The hurricane took a lot of it a couple years ago, so trying not to rebuy a bunch of junk that I barely ever used. So I've got 3 jacks I'm going to use, borrowed from different cars in the driveway, and to have triple safety, and we'll go from there. Talk to you guys in a minute. I'll let you know how this works out. I got the nuts. I got the socket, which is a 34. That's a 35, and you need a deep socket because that bolt's in the way, or the axle's in the way. So don't forget, get the deep ones. That feels a little loose, but it is a 34. So it should be fine. I could try going smaller, but I'm sure it's not. No, it won't go smaller. Is that a 32? It's not going to be a 32. No, sir. Okay, so got everything we need. Let you know how it goes in part 2. Talk to you shortly. Oh, hopefully it'll get rid of the grinding and clunking. Talk to you in a minute.